Hello, greetings, my friends. Wanted to say hello, and I want to pull a few cards to look at the chakra systems, and with this tarot deck of Osho to get an oracle, and the chakra systems are energetic centers that we have that are aligned on the vertical axis, and each chakra is connected to a dimension, is connected to the seventh dimension, and we want to slow them down to the 0 point eventually, so they can all fuse together into this great pillar of light. But they're very powerful centers, and they go from the base, the first dimension that is ruled by Pluto, the Lord of Hell. It's where all the astral beings are. They can be but the base is also what supports the whole energetic center of our body. So it is very important that we clear our base, we consolidate our base, that we send our energy down to Mother Earth. And here in the base, we are the world. There's this great unification, this cleansing of the base has been happening, and now there is this solidarity, this chain around the world of people awakening everywhere. And we connected through the base, so the base is it's getting clear, and so it is very. It is the first chakra, the first dimension. The second dimension is connected to the physicality of the world and the astral plane. It is ruled by Saturn. And it is somewhere located right below the navel. It is the sacral chakra. You can imagine a yin and yang. It is and you can open it when you communicate with somebody. You can, through your intention, to open this chakra of the second chakra in order to connect to the energy field of somebody. It's very powerful in communication. And so this chakra is essentially the chakra of sexuality. It's the chakra of harmonization. It rules the earth plane. And here we have silence. So there is a great sense of peace and silence that is for all is revealed within the silence. It is important to clear the mind as much as possible, not to be dragged into anything. Then the third chakra is the third dimension. It is the power center. It is ruled by Jupiter. And it is the solar plexus. It is essentially the chakra that radiate our power in the physical world. And most people, for a very long time in the third dimension, all their powers were located there. They barely reached the fourth dimension of the heart. But here in our power center, we have awareness. Awareness, it is also the chariot. It is moving forward. It is about finding our place in the world and having this worldly success. But it is also the inner self that is emerging from our own divinity is becoming more present within our life. Then the fourth chakra is the heart. It is the fourth dimension. It is a very important chakra because it's where love resides, and we want to clear up this chakra. It is ruled by the sun. And for we have many other chakras like the thymus, the sacred heart, or the well of dream, and the Christ revealed that we have 550 different chakras within our physical and astral body that are not all activated, but more and more secondary chakra will be an activation. And here we have the fighter. At some points we have to drop the fight. For the heart, sometimes we are pulled in different directions, but at some points we want to come to peace and realization. And so it is very much a card of sudden change, the card of intuition. It is about dropping the shield, dropping the mask, stopping the fight, making peace within ourselves. And that is for the heart. Once the heart is free, we'll liberate all the other center of the chakras. Just expressing certain idea, I hope they resonate with you. Then the fifth chakra is the fifth dimension. It is the throat. It is what we communicate, and it is ruled by Chiron, the planet Chiron. For it is a very important planet within my own chart because I was born. My sun was in alignment with Chiron when I was born. My master guide is on Chiron. Chiron is a planet of healing. It is a planet of teaching. There is so much healing that needs to be done within ourselves and the world, and it will continue like that. But this is about the communication, and we have adventures. So it's about great adventure. We're talking about adventure. We're talking about fun, romance, enjoyment, a new sense of adventure. For it is this little girl that goes alone at night in the woods. So she has a great sense of adventure, and she finds this rainbow door. So it is. We're talking about adventures. There's going to be a lot of freedom that we'll be greatly enjoying our freedom as there is more awakening that is going on, and we'll regain our sovereignty. What we see in the sixth chakra, that's governed by Neptune, it's the realm of dream. It is for the lower planes, the lower chakras is where the challenges are, the dark aspect, and the upper chakras is where we connect to the higher realm, the sixth and seventh chakras, the most essential to connect to the invisible realm. And we have this, the third eye is the seat of consciousness. We will continue to open our third eye and receive the visions. And here we have slowing down. Means that we are conscious that in order to accelerate our frequency, we need to slow down our mind. And so it is very much to regulate our own energy, getting a new sense of self and self-mastery in this year. And then the seventh chakra, which is the crown, which opens up, it's ruled by Uranus, the awakener. It opens up to the great cosmic heavens, which is ruled by Uranus, as I said. And so, and eventually when we open the sixth chakra, that will open the crown, which is the lotus of the 1,000 petals. It's where the Buddha discovered that this great, eventually will reside on our physical body will be like this great universe, this great temple, and our soul will be incarnated on the very crown of our top of our beings. That's where it will find its perfect castle. There is this magical, wonderful but the invisible world will reveal itself little by little, for our body is very magical and very full of wonder and treasure once it is completely clear of all darkness, of all illusions. And here we have receptivity, for it is really good. We are receptive to receiving the energies of the higher planes, for it is really, the energies of the higher planes usually come through the heart or through the crown, or through the third eye, for that's essentially where they come in. And so we are very receptive. It's about being open, being... then what is anchored within the earth, and the earth star, it's an energy center that's about 1 foot below our feet. That's anchored within the earth, and we can connect this center to the center of Mother Earth, the very center of the planet. And here we have the guidance. It means the guidance is very anchored within our reality. Will continue to unfold because it is anchored. And what we see in our soul star, which is a silver star above our head, about 12 inches above our head, that we share with a higher self. And here we have the dream. It is the romance, it is the love, it is the ideal, it's the joy. So all of that our higher self wants to bring us into this heavenly reality. It is for us to cooperate as much as possible. So for this great need for healing and self-healing, it's like an art form. We're going to continue to learn to heal and heal others, to show them their wholeness, and soon we'll discover technologies that will assist us in extraterrestrial technologies that will assist us with this healing. And for there is a dance on the astral plane with the Christ and Sophia, the divine masculine and feminine, that are dancing around the planet, and soon they're going to be able to manifest on the physical plane. For love will heal. Love is a healer. Love and light are the same thing in many sense. And so we want to ignite the heart and connect the heart to the love in the heart, and to connect to the etheric, the sacred crystals we have within our palms and hands, and that will give us, as well as in the belly, to be well anchored. It is a work, and it's like, but there's going to be separation of world. It's like a great tapestry of consciousness. There is some that will move to the golden upper side, and those will stay in the darker sides. Some people will accept the ascension, others will not. For we already moved into the fourth dimension at the end of 2012, and there was a lot of groundwork to be done, and now we are where we are because of that. So, as everything was created for de-evolutions, for impoverishment, everybody, if you listen to the Western traditional religion, everybody separated from God except the Christ, but everybody else will always be separated. And this is all based on false teachings and false beliefs to maintain this separation so they can stay on power. So, but what we'll come to realize that all beings is sacred, all beings are divine. They were created by a God of love, and free will is a sacred gift that we were given to choose love and choose nothing else but love. For fear is the only force that keeps the dark ones in power and allows them to survive. But fear is diminishing greatly, little by little. And so, because the change are accelerated, but we're changing into what? We're changing into pure love. We're changing into a greater sense of unity. for love and light are very much complementary. True love is always light, and what is light? It's information, it is truth, it is wisdom, and it is you. You are light and love, and is remind yourself. So just continue to claim that I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every being on the planet. See that within people, and no matter what the level of consciousness, they have that spirit, and so we can give that permission to the I am presence and the collective I am presence to awaken and to ask the I am presence to take control of every aspect of our life. For once that will be done, we'll be flowing into joy. And so, for we are lifted up in consciousness, and we are lifted up into greater sense of unity, into the realization that all life is sacred and divine. And so we are here to assist the world in that process of awakening. So continue to focus on yourself, on your own divinity, on the divinity of others. And ask your I am presence to dissolve all pains, all illusions, all aspects of separation, rather than giving your power away to anyone, whether it's physical or even non-physical. The archangels do not give your power away to anyone. It says you are the one. You are the one, and they're all here in assistance. So it is. Because nobody knows better than you. Follow your own intuition. You are the one living in this physical body, and so you're the one that. But you always have this supporting guidance from the planes of wisdom. And there's always great wisdom you can gain from asking for guidance. But joy comes from the appreciation of the journey. For in essence, there can be no superior or no inferior. Do not believe that anybody is superior or inferior. There are some on a higher and lower aspect of consciousness, but the truth of themselves is on the same level. We all have this I am presence that is equally one. And the truth of it's about the journey. It's about finding joy within each moment as much as possible, rather than just the destination. Although sometimes we want to swim towards the great light, but the example is like if we're going to go on vacation, sometimes it's very painful. Put the baggages together, go to the airport, go through all the controls, and then take the plane, and then we enjoy the vacation. But we know that after the vacation we'll be returning home. So if it is just about the destination, there is no need to go on vacation. It is the journey that is important, no matter what. Sometimes just try to put joy and stay light, stay on the second degree, and to not take things too seriously, to not be literal. Yet there is resistance that are being organized everywhere, and the resistance against the tyranny is being organized everywhere in every country. The highest wisdom is to chop woods, to be ready for what is to come. What we need to understand is soulmates, for there is I feel a great sense of romance that will be coming and coming together, and finding joy in finding. It can be, doesn't have to be romantic. It can also be platonic, to find soulmates where we feel really connected to on an intellectual, emotional level. What we need to do is the young, to know what is the creative action we need to take. And the outcome will be into the sea. We're going to do the quantum leap. We're going to jump into the sea, and then we're going to find our way back to source. For it is everywhere people are realizing there is this great tyranny, but and I'm asking everybody to stay very neutral, to not participate in the drama that is going on. But if it depends on your role and mission. Those who are in the front line needs to assume their responsibility, whether they're police, they're military, they are part of the justice system, they are part of the government. They are all those people need to assume, otherwise they become complice of this crime against humanity. So at some point they're going to have to assume their role to restore the constitutions. All the constitutions have been betrayed, have been thrown away. Most countries, human rights, common rights, and those things needs to be restored. And there is these great operations around the world. Every country is self-determining and finding a way out of that. So we're getting ready. There may be this week, there may be some great events that are happening. So just remain calm and peaceful, and know it is part of the divine plan. Trust the plan. It is all part of the plan, and follow whatever action you are called to do. It can just be thoughts and intention that to support this change, to support the people that are in the front line, to send them good thoughts and energy, to give them power and strength, or to work towards freedom. Freedom is is the only political aspiration is freedom, joy, happiness, and the quality of life and pursuit of happiness. All those things are very important. It's part of what was given to us by God, and some people trying to remove us from that. Just here to express some thoughts and bring some good energy as much as possible, enthusiasm, and to reinforce our collective desire for we're going to come together. If you want a private session, do not hesitate to send me an email. I thank you for your likes, your sharing, your comments, your donation, your subscriptions. I was singing this song. It went through my mind. It's a funny song. It just came through my mind. So the Spirit asked me to sing it. I've never sang it before, so I go for it anyway. It goes like this. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a firing ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wide. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And a song of St. Johnny Cash. I was going to sing another song, but this one came to me. It's like Spirit say, hey, you got to sing that. But the first time I sing it, maybe a little tentative, but again, it gets better with time. Everything gets practice. When we practice something, it gets better. So do not be afraid to make experimentation. So it is the 7 of Michael, the final card for the day. And it is this path. There is this, the path of, the easy path is like he's ready to get into this deep forest where it's going to be dark. But Michael is offering him a choice to go into this light path. And he says there is a better way of going about it. Going about it alone may not be the best solution. Do not neglect the details. So it's about calling on for assistance, calling on for help, asking the Spirit to bring about to your guardian angels to put you together with the right people to complement your task, to connect to your spirit guide family, and to connect with other people that are similar thoughts and ideas, and not to get sometimes we have too many options, we do not know really what to choose. So it's about letting go of doubts as much as possible, to ask for guidance, and then once we find this magical try to find the magic, the trust, the letting go, and always follow this light, and to let go of the love only, and try to avoid all the dramatic possibility that can come into our mind that are just temptation, that are those darker forces, those lower entities are just they're trying to nourish ourselves from our doubts, from our fear, because they want to continue to exist. And so to send them light and love, and maybe they'll take it, maybe they won't, but that will protect you in any event, and to be aware, to breathe, and to recenter. Thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.